Hello students, today I will start chapter 2, that is formatting data in MS Excel 2013. So in this chapter you will learn about formatting. So first, what is formatting, how to apply the formatting, that I will demonstrate. Second option is getting familiar with home tab. Most probably all of the formatting commands are available in home tab only. So those all options I will explain you, and then we will apply formatting. So this formatting contains font formatting. Options are like this: changing font, font size and font color, bold, italics and underline, background colors and borders, alignment and orientation. So let me start with it. First, open MS Excel, go to Start, All Programs, Microsoft Office 2013, then Excel 2013. So when you open MS Excel, you will get this screen first. So here you have to select blank workbook. Now in this workbook, you will see one worksheet. The file of MS Excel is known as workbook, and the page which is coming in MS Excel, it is known as worksheet. So in this worksheet, you may see many cells are available. The intersection of rows and column is known as cell. Here one rectangular box which is coming with this green color border, it is known as cell. So it is an intersection of row and column. The horizontal identities of worksheet is known as rows, and the vertical identities of column, or you can say the data. If you are writing something here, then this is called vertical data. So this vertical data refers to column. So whenever we are working with it, you have to remember this row and column. A is called column, A, B, C, D. These 1, 2, 3, 4 are known as rows. So let me start with home tab. First, I will introduce what is formatting. So when you start a software like MS Excel, MS Word, then simply when you start typing, suppose here I am typing something. So when I start type, you may get something like this. Color is available, font is available. So this is called the default setting. So in this default setting, you may observe that the font is Calibri, size is 11. Now when I want to make it attractive or change, then that option is called formatting. To change your default setting to your desired setting, that is called formatting. So formatting means changing the appearance of data. Whatever data you have, that appearance change and changing of some other controls, that is called formatting. So let me start with it. First, home tab. You can start from changing font. So font you can get here. List of installed fonts are available. So you can directly select your desired font, whatever you feel. Apply that particular font, and that font will be applied to your selected text. So this way. So this is called the formatting, changing the appearance of data. Now let me start the second topic, that is getting familiar with home tab. So getting familiar with home tab, here you can see this is called ribbon, where it is written file, home, insert, layout, formulas, data, review and view. These all commands are available on ribbon, and simply this ribbon contains tabs. So first is home tab, second is insert tab, third is page layout tab, and so on. Each and every tab has groups. Groups are available here on the ribbon. First group is clipboard, second group is font, third group is alignment, fourth group is number, styles, cells, editing, like that. So these all are called groups. So again I am repeating, the commands like home, insert, page layout, formulas, data, the entire part is known as ribbon. The home, insert, page layout is known as tab itself, and clipboard, font, alignment, number, styles known as groups. So each and every tab has its own groups and own commands. These tabs generally consist of commands, and these commands are grouped in specific unit, that is called groups. So let me start with home tab. So in home tab you will find clipboard. So this clipboard group is there. It is available for change, cut, copy and paste command. When user want to cut, copy or paste, then this command will be useful. Then font. This entire group is available for changing the font and its appearance. So here you may see first font, that you can pick any font that we have already demonstrated. Then size, if you want to change the size, you can apply size. Then increase or decrease font one point. At when you click one time, it will change the font size accordingly. Then bold, italic, underline, that we will see what it is. So these are called font group. Then alignment group. Specifically, alignment group is available for placing the text. What is the alignment? The general placement of your text in cell, it is known as alignment. So this placement you can change through alignment. So here you can see these are the alignment options. There are two types of alignments. One is horizontal, second is vertical. In horizontal you may get three options: left, right, center. And in vertical you will get three options: top, middle and bottom. This option is for orientation. Orientation means you can represent your data in diagonal or vertical form. That is called orientation. Then these are the increase and decrease indent. So if you want to move your text in the cell, then you can use this right or left side. You can move it. Okay, this is moving the cell content to right side by leaving some spaces, and this is left side by moving some spaces, but it goes accordingly your cells. Okay, so these are alignment. Then number group, it is useful for number formatting, that we will see in upcoming session. Conditional formatting also, that we will see. Format as type, and these all are related to our styles. Means if you want to change something, some cell styles are available, suppose like this, or you want to apply formatting like this, or you want to apply any of these, then you can just place your cursor, the formatting will be applied itself. This is called styles. So styles also you can apply. This insert option is available for inserting these all options: cells, sheet rows, sheet column, like this. Delete, same way you can delete cells, delete rows, delete columns. Format, whatever options you want to change, that you can apply from here directly. So these commands are available in home. Now let me start changing the font. First, when you want to change the font, you have to select the data, whatever data you want to change. Here I want to change font for SR number. Here I am writing the data first. Here you can generate series also. How to generate series? Just look it carefully. First you have to type first two numbers of your series. Suppose here I am going to generate series of 10 numbers. So 1 and 2 I have typed. Then I am selecting this fill handle, this small square which is coming here, it is called fill handle. When you place your cursor on this fill handle, the cursor change into dark plus. Then click and drag it until your number comes. Here the desired number is 10, so that number is coming here. So drag up to the last digit or last number you want. Then release your mouse. So this way you can generate series. Now here I am typing data. This data I am entering here. After finishing this, we are going to apply font and changing the fonts. Okay, so here in this all data I want to apply the same font. So just I'm picking font you can choose as per your choice. Here number of fonts are available, a list is coming here. So I am applying Times New Roman, and that is applied here, Times New Roman. Now I am going to change the size. See, whenever you are applying font size and these all things, you have to consider the paper size, data and all, and accordingly you can give the formatting. Otherwise what happens, some of the data may not printed on the same page, or they may disappear from your page. So the suggested font size is 12. 12 is standard one. After that you can apply according to your page size and your data. So here I am applying up to 14. Now if you want to change by some points, you can click on this increase font size. This is decrease font size button. You can change the font size by some points. Same way increase and decrease option. Then bold. Bold means if you have header row, that you can make bold. Here I am making bold serial number and name. This is called row header. So first row always comes in bold. Something you want to display in bold letters, then also you can apply bold. So like that, select your cell or range of cells, then you can apply it. So this way you can apply bold. Similar way, italic, something you want to display in italic form like this, then you can apply italics. Just place your cursor on the value and then click on this. Underline, whenever underline requires, you can apply underline. You can change underline style from here. There are two options available, underline and double underline. So somewhere if you need double underline, you can double underline that particular cell. So that will be available on the value. Then after that, color. How you can apply color? Go to this option. This is available for font color. So from here you can apply font color. I want to use this color. So like this. So this is the way you can apply font size, font color and fonts. Now let me see the another part, that is alignment. Simply alignment, when you start typing, numbers are always coming in right alignment, text is always coming in left alignment. So when you type the numbers, you may observe these are going right to left only, in that way, because numbers are simply, we are reading numbers from right to left, that's why it is right alignment. And text, simply we are writing from left to right, so that's why it is left to right. If you want to change this, then you can apply alignment from this option. Alignment, I want to place them in center. So these are the general placement of your contents. So this way you can align. So I have aligned it center. This vertical alignment currently is not applied because cell row height is less. When we change the cell row height, then it will be applied here also. So let me change. Select all of your data, go to any row and then right click, click on row height option, enter the value. Suppose I want to apply 28, so your row height will be changed. Now see, this data is coming at bottom. Now I want to place them in middle of the row. So when you want to apply middle of the row, select this particular option, middle alignment. In alignment group, this one, middle align. So now you can observe the data is placed in middle of the cell vertically. So this way you can change. This option is called orientation. Orientation means you can simply represent data in vertical form or diagonal form. So from here we can select any one of these. Then you have to change row height once again, like this. If you want to apply this, then you can apply from this option also. Any angle you can convert, like if you want to display like this. Okay, so similarly you can change the orientation. This is called orientation, representing data in vertical or diagonal form. Then borders you can apply directly from this option. Go to font group and select from here. These all are the different types of borders. Simply when we click on all borders, all cells get border, but when orientation is applied, that border is also going like this. So first change the orientation and make it straight. Okay, now borders are also available here. Applying the background color of cell can be applied from here. Just select data and click on particular color. If you want to apply color for specific cells, select those cells and apply differently, like this and like this. So this way you can apply formatting. Thank you.